So if you have watched some of my videos, you will notice that I talk about research conferences all the time that have industry tracks, and that you should be looking at these conferences and submitting papers for them if you're an industry professional. Here are 3 examples of these kinds of conferences that could help you land authorship opportunities for EB-1A. And for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Jason and I work with several top immigration lawyers, which is where my EB-1A profile building insights come from. I also run a paid newsletter for $12 per month, which gives you access to my newsletter resources, which includes a profile building opportunities database that lists hundreds of profile building opportunities for many different fields. And within the newsletter, you will also get access to a private group where members have been able to work together to find co-authors for papers, land speaking opportunities, because a lot of members are involved in professional organizations and are in leadership positions, and also just find opportunities through other members sharing these opportunities. But back to the video. Here are 3 examples of conferences that have industry tracks that you want to look into. The first conference is Models 25. So this conference has a still open call for papers, for workshop papers specifically. So as you can see here, you can still submit a workshop paper. And if you look here, you will see the committee chairs. And these are the kinds of people you will want to talk to if you want to submit a paper. So this is one example of a conference, and if you look at what workshops are for, so as a forum for lively discussions of innovative ideas, recent progress, practical experience, model-driven engineering, you'll see that the focus is more on practical experience, which is something that you can definitely share as an industry professional. So this is just one example of a conference that you will want to be targeting. The next example is SoftCOM 2025. So this conference still has an open call for papers. And if you look at their chairs, you'll see that a lot of them, well, at least one of them is from industry. So based on the committees, and sometimes you can look at the committees to see if there is an industry focus for the conference as well. Based on the general committee alone, it seems like they are open to industry professionals, since industry professionals are chairing the conference. So this is also open right now and something you should definitely look into. You should definitely look into submitting a paper for this conference. And finally, ISSRE. This is another conference that is open to accepting industry professionals. It seems like they still have an open call for fast abstracts. And if you look here, it says 2-page lightly reviewed technical article to bring together researchers and practitioners working in software reliability engineering. So this is essentially an explicit call for industry submissions. They're literally asking for practitioners of software reliability engineering to submit fast abstracts, which are just short technical articles. So this is another example of a conference that is open to industry professionals and looking for submissions for industry professionals. So these are just 3 examples of conferences that have industry tracks that you will definitely want to be looking into as a way to land EB-1A authorship opportunities.